Bon Crowder with math4.com. Math is not a four-letter word. Here talking about congruent triangles, and in a minute we'll be talking about similar triangles. So here we have on the Discovery Toys Giant Pegboard 3 congruent triangles. Now congruent means that they're exactly the same size and exactly the same shape. It's not the math definition technically, but that's what it means for two figures to be congruent. Same size, same shape. For congruent triangles, you can either remember from geometry, or you're a geometry teacher, or you are now learning that two triangles are congruent if all 3 sides are equal. So you can see here that we have one triangle, this teal rubber bandy triangle, has one side that's 3 units, and then the other sides are these angle sort of, it's not 1 unit, it's actually square rooted 2, but so we have this 3 here, we have a 3 here, we have this diagonal separation of 2, and another diagonal separation of 2. So when a kid's looking at this, you can say, okay, look, this is the same as this, and there you have your 3 sides that are the same, so you have a two congruent triangles. Likewise, the crazy green one over here, the fancy rubber bands are used because it's a little easier to see on the video, so pardon the glitter. You'll have 3 on one side, or you have 3 on one side. You have this little diagonal of these 2. You have this diagonal of these 2, just like both of these. So you have 3 congruent triangles here. The neat thing with the Discovery Toys Giant Pegboard is that you can then modify things easily. So we're going to go and stretch that guy. All of a sudden he's no longer congruent, but it's not hard to do. So using rubber bands that aren't rubber bands are not so easy, so don't try this at home. I'm a professional. And then I take this one and do that. Do we still have 3 congruent triangles? Well, you can see I have 4, which is actually 3 units, right? 1, 2, 3. So, but I can count 4 pegs in between, 4 pegs in between, 4 pegs, or 4 pegs. Then I have this crazy diagonal. Might get a little into slope here, right? 1 and 1, 2. We go from here 1 and 1, 2, here 1 and 1, 2. And then you've got the same diagonal on these. So you still have 3 congruent triangles, and you saw by the way I constructed them, and your kids will see by the way you construct them, or by the way they construct them, that you still have these congruent triangles. So we will do in another video the similar triangles, which are the same shape but a different size. So similar triangles, same shape, different size. Congruent triangles, same shape and same size. So this is one way to use the Discovery Toys Giant Pegboard. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can use it. So this is Bon Crowder with math4.com, reminding you that math is not a 4-letter word.